Coming home. Dowd. Beloved. 5. Heroic. Gaining our respect. Beginning with the 26th Mizmor, and continuing through their 30th Psalm, Father and Son, Yahowah and Dowd, have led us to a place well beyond anything anyone has imagined, much less shared. It is a truth so pure and profound, its chords resonate within our very core, speaking to us in ways that open our minds and uplift our hearts. From God's perspective, looking at it through the prism of His Torah, Berith, Mikra, and Yisrael, His Am, we are privileged to have witnessed the greatest treasure humankind has beheld. We have not only identified the individual who Yahuwah distinguished with the right to fulfill the three most important events in human history, Pesach, Matzah, and Bikurim, we have discovered something far more valuable: why God allowed these monumental days to play out this way. So, how did we come to this place, and why has no one else been here before? Our path to the truth has been incremental, albeit relentless, since Towrah in 2001. Some conclusions came quickly and were obvious from the beginning, such as the importance of Yahuwah's name, the realization that the Torah contains His guidance, that the Berith covenant is the centerpiece of God's plan, and that the Mikra are not only vital but, also, essential to bringing us home. It took a while to realize just how overwhelmingly counterproductive and contradictory the Christian New Testament was when compared to Yahuwah's Torah and Nabi. In our culture, it takes considerable comprehension and conviction to expose and condemn Paul and his accomplices and to see them from God's perspective as the plague of death. Then eventually, we must come to the realization that the covenant has not yet been renewed, so there could not have been a new one. Early on, as we began our prolonged trek through the Psalms, we began to see Dowd differently than he is perceived within Judaism and Christianity. I found his rhetoric so insightful, and his prose so brilliant, I was accused of developing a bromance with him. And indeed, I came to realize that Dowd is the centerpiece of Yahuwah's interaction with his people. Soon, thereafter, we realized that every accolade and distinction that Yahuwah could offer a man, God bestowed upon Dowd David. He is the Messiah, the shepherd, the king, the firstborn, the chosen one, the branch, and the Son of God. Moreover, it is Dowd who is coming back with Yahuwah to fulfill Kippurim and reign over Sukkah. Further, Shabat exists to enlarge and ensure the audience for his homecoming, while Towrah prepares the remaining remnant for his family reunion. As a result, we must acknowledge that this renders the Christian, Jesus, as nothing more than a crude and worthless counterfeit, which is why there is nothing said of him. Specifically identifying them, Moses and Dowd's names appear over 700 and 1,100 times respectively, second and third only to Yahuwah. We find Yahushua ben Nun's name, as Moses' successor, some 200 times, but not a single mention of a Jesus or a Christ. There are no prophecies pertaining to the future arrival of the Christian misnomer. Therefore, as expressive as Yahuwah has been about everything else important to him and his people, it is obvious that no one named Jesus was of any value to God or his people. Jesus was not HaMashiach, the Christ, or Ben Elohim, the Son of God. So, what now? Pesach, Matzah, and Bikurim were fulfilled in 33 CE, the Yabel year of 4000 Yah. We have read eyewitness accounts of them in the Mizmor/Psalms and in Yashayah/Isaiah. How were they fulfilled? Did God make an exception and do as he has never done before, acting independently rather than working with and through one of us? With the answer staring us in the face, I was not able to accept it. No matter how many times the Mizmor and Yashayah explained that it was Dowd's Nepesh, I rejected the plain reading of the words because I did not think our Father's love would allow him to subject his beloved Son to such torment. Then, I came up with an elegant solution. The Nepesh soul within the body of the Pesach Ale, who was taken down to Sheol on Matzah to redeem us and then returned to the Father on Bikurim, was Yahuwah's. It would work as a probe, an avatar, enabling God to experience the pain without actually being there. Only one problem: that's not what the Mizmor or Yashayah convey. While it is true, Yahuwah has a Nepesh soul, and he could have deployed it to function in this manner. And if I may be so bold, I think that this was God's intent in the beginning. It would have accomplished the mission, at least up to the point of Bikurim firstborn children, where his soul would have been an awkward choice. However, if my theory were correct, why were all of these psalms, including 22 and 88, written in first person by Dowd? Why does every relevant prophecy regarding these events include Dowd's name? Then, there it was, right in the middle of yet another irrefutable affirmation that Chag Matzah was fulfilled by Dowd's soul: your will and my desire, your decision and my choice, is to accomplish what must be done to liberate and save. Yasha, you and I want to work together to facilitate the rescue, deliverance, and sparing, even the victory and salvation of. Hyphal imperative second person masculine singular paragogic he cohortative, your people, F.M. Ada. That was it, the moment of truth. All I needed was to understand why it was Dowd's choice and Yahuwah's decision. Fortunately, the answer was instantaneous and immensely satisfying. Dowd wanted to do so. It is what he realized he needed. He was right, and his father supported him in his decision. Dowd loved the Torah, so he knew that Moses' character and service had been exemplary. Tasked with the most challenging of missions, he was as perfect as any man who has ever lived. But still, he was not respected by the children of Yisrael. Read the story of the waters of Meribah, found in Yada Yahowah Volume 8, Chapter 1, toward the conclusion of the Yatzah, Exodus, Dowd had. The king knew that Moses' mistakes along the way had been trivial compared to his own, which were monumental. Dowd's was a life on steroids, with highs and lows as extreme as Maria is from the Dead Sea. The king had lost Yisrael's respect, and he knew it. Jews are a tough crowd to please. They had even come to overwhelmingly disrespect Yahuwah, so Dowd was in good company in this regard. Nonetheless, Yahuwah wanted his son to inherit his throne and to shepherd and guide his covenant family throughout the universe and time. However, the Messiah knew that, even with the best of them, he could not lead them without earning their respect. From this, he correctly reasoned that if his Nepesh were allowed to serve by fulfilling Chag Matzah, he would instantly achieve the enduring love and admiration of the covenant family. We would all owe our very lives to him. It would be, as he has said, 2 days of hell followed by an eternity of jubilation. The sandals YAHOWAH wanted him to fill were no longer too big. He would have earned his place, something that meant a lot to this man. And he would have been responsible for building the house he so desired in a way that really mattered. YAHOWAH could not deny his son the perfect solution. He wanted it for him because he loved him. So, he made it possible. Dowd was, therefore, anointed 3 times, because he would appear 3 times. We got to know him better than anyone as he united Yisrael and built Jerusalem 3,000 years ago. He was the man from Bethlehem riding on a donkey. He was the Messiah, arriving to fulfill Chag Matzah. He was the Zeroah, protective ram and sacrificial lamb. He is a portrait of Yisrael finally manning up and becoming accountable. He is the fulfillment of every relevant prophecy, which is why Christians had to rob Dowd of what was written of him to create their Jesus. Yahshua names Dowd throughout his prophecies because the prophecies were about him. Dowd is the only name listed in the sole prophecy that speaks of the arrival of the Messiah to fulfill Passover because he was the one who did so. And all of the Psalms which speak of his sacrifice were scribed in first person because the person writing them lived through them. Duh. Using Dowd's Nepesh per his wishes to fulfill Chag Matzah was the most brilliant and heroic decision ever made. Denying him of what he has done, as is the case with Judaism and Christianity, ranks among the most disingenuous and debilitating of decisions. Returning for a moment to the name which was never foretold. Yahushua becomes nothing more than the name Dowd and YAHOWAH collectively chose to describe their mission together. The body wasn't Dowd's, only the soul, so they gave it the most appropriate name, YAHOWAH saves. He told us. We didn't believe him. And yet, they took us here with their words. You have chosen to be decisive regarding me, Shabat any, YAHOWAH, because, I, any, with my integrity intact, forthrightly and honestly, Tom any, have walked, journeying through life, Halak, with, YAHOWAH. I have trusted and relied, Batach, without wavering, Lo Ma'ad. Mizmor 26:1. You want to test me, examining and assessing me, proving my mettle, back on any, YAHOWAH, because you want to reveal my true nature by providing an opportunity to achieve your desired outcome with me, Waneza any. Your will is for me to give you permission to demonstrably refine, Saraf, my emotions, Kilya any, and my judgment, Waleb any. Mizmor 26:2. Indeed, this is because, your steadfast love and genuine kindness, Chesed, Ada, are conspicuously before my eyes and correspond to what I am witnessing, La Negd, Ayin any. And so, I walk independently from others, journeying through life unaffected by outside influences, social, religious, or political constraints, Halak, trusting and relying upon your honesty and your dependable and unwavering commitment to the truth, Emeth Ada. Mizmor 26:3. I do not live, sit, or remain with, Lo, Yashab im, the insignificant lice and parasites, Math, who are vain, fraudulent, and worthless, Shawa. And with the ignorant hypocrites, the charlatans who conceal and cover over the truth, Balam, I am not associated, Lo, Bow. Mizmor 26:4. I abhor and shun, sane, the community and congregation, Kahal, of immoral and ignorant countrymen, Raa. And with the wickedly vexing and condemnable, Rasha, I will not live or remain, Lo, Yashab. Mizmor 26:5. I bathe my hands, rackets yet any, in innocence, with moral impeccability and freedom from guilt, Nike1. And I go around, Wasabab, your altar, Mizbeach Ada, YAHOWAH, Mizmor 26:6, to listen, Lashama, to the voice, Kau, of thanksgiving, Towrah, and to enumerate and quantify, Wa Lasapar, all of your wonderful deeds, Kol Pala Ada. Mizmor 26:7. YAHOWAH, I love, Ahab, the provisions and support, Ma'on, of your home and family, Baith, Ada, as well as the place, Wamakaum, your glorious presence, Kabod, Ada, tabernacles and dwells, Mishkan. Mizmor 26:8. Do not harvest, Al-Azaf, my soul, Nepesh any, with those who miss the way and lead others astray, I'm Chada, nor my life, Che any, with bloodthirsty individuals, Ishdam, Mizmor 26:9, in whose hands, Asher Yad, are evil devices and spurious plots, Hemzima. Their dominant hand, Yamanhem, is filled with bribes, tributes, and gifts, male, Shachad. Mizmor 26:10. And as for me, any, with personal integrity, Tom any, I will consistently walk, Halak. You have chosen to redeem me, Pada any, because you want to be kind, generous, loving, and merciful toward me, Wachanan any. Mizmor 26:11. My stance, Regal any, is to be present, standing tall, ready for evaluation, Amad, on elevated and yet level and agreeable ground, Mishor, within the community, Makal. I will extol, consistently speaking favorably, Barak, of YAHOWAH. Mizmor/lyrics to be sung/Psalm 26 verse 12. YAHOWAH, is my light, my illumination and enlightenment, or any, my freedom, deliverance, and salvation, Yasha any. So, who should I respect, Min my Yar? YAHOWAH, is the protector and fortress, Miles, of my life, Che any. Whom should I fear, Min my Fatchet? Mizmor 27:1. By encroaching upon me, Karib al any, immoral and ignorant countrymen, Raa, seek to devour my person and message and consume my body in proclamations, La Akal Eth Basar any. My belittling adversaries, Zar Eni, and my enemies, Wa Oyeb Eni, they will stumble and bring injury and ruin, Hem Kashal, with their approach toward me, La Eni Hem. And they will fall, Wa Naphal. Mizmor 27:2. Even with him being pitched and inclined against me, Chana al Eni Mashana, my heart and thinking, Leb Eni, will not be anxious or apprehensive nor show any fear or respect, Lo Yar. Even if, he is rising up and taking a stand against me, Kyum al Eni, to battle and fight, Milchama, against this, Ba Zoth, I will remain confident and reliant, Eni Batach. Mizmor 27:3. One thing, Echad, I have asked, Sha'al, from Min, Eth, Yahowah, through this, Eth High, may I continually seek to learn about, Bakash, me dwelling, Yashab Eni, within the house and family, Ba Baith, of Yahowah, all of the days, Kol Yalman, of my life, Che Eni, to look upon, observe, and gaze into, Chaza Ba, the favorable acceptance and loveliness, Noam, of Yahowah, and to look at, inspect, and consider exploring, Bakar, in his temple, sanctuary, and home, Ba. Hakelhu. Mizmor 27:4. For he will conceal me, Kwite Sofan Eni, in his shelter, Ba Saku. During the day, Ba Yaum, of destructive shepherds and harmful countrymen, Raa, he will conceal me, causing me to vanish, Sathar Eni, in the protection of his tent, Ba Sether Oholhu. With a rocky crag, Ba Tsur, he will lift me on high to increase my prominence, Rum Eni. Mizmor 27:5, and then, Wa Ada, my stature will rise, Rosh Eni, above my opposition who are rancorous toward me, Al Oyeb Eni, on every side, surrounding me, Sabib Eni. I will choose to prepare the feast for consumption, Wazabak, in his radiant tent, Ba Oholhu, sacrificial offerings, Zebakim, for enunciation during Towrah. I will choose to sing, Shyr, because I want to make music for the enjoyment, Wazammer, of Yahowah, La Yahowah. Mizmor 27:6. Your desire is to listen, Shama, Yahowah, to my voice, Kaul Eni, as I call out, reciting an invitation to meet, Kara. You have decided to favor and distinguish me, Wachanan Eni. Your will is to be preoccupied with me, to sing with me, to communicate through me, and to respond by providing me as an answer, Wa Anna Eni. Mizmor 27:7. Regarding you, La Ada, my thoughts and judgment, Leb Eni, acknowledge, Amar, that you have chosen to call my presence into account, Bakash Pana Eni. Therefore, your presence and appearance, Eth Pana Ada, Yahowah, I consistently seek, request, and inquire about, Bakash. Mizmor 27:8. You will not conceal your presence from me for a prolonged period of time, Al Sathar Pana Adamin Eni. You are not inclined to spread out or elongate frustration, resentment, or a grievance, Al Nada Baf, with your coworker and associate, Ebed Ada. You have been, Haya, my helper, my influential and powerful assistant, Ezra Eni. You will never abandon me, Al Nadash Eni, just as you will never reject or forsake me, Wa Al Azab Eni, O God, Elohi, of my deliverance, emancipation, and salvation, Yasha Eni. Mizmor 27:9. It is true, Ky, my father, Ab Eni, and my mother, Wa M Eni, have rejected and forsaken me, as Ab Eni, but, Wa Yahowah, having taken me in, will always be with me, as Af Eni. Mizmor 27:10. You want to guide and teach me, Yara Eni, your way, Derek Eni, Yahowah. Your will is to reliably lead me, Wanacha Eni, by the upright and level, correct and straightforward, agreeable and elevated, Ba Mishor, route, Arich, on account of, Laman, my adversaries, Sour Eni. Mizmor 27:11. You have decided not to give me over to, Al Nathan Eni Ba, the soul of my adversaries, who would diminish, belittle, constrain, and negate me, Nepesh Zar Eni, who, indeed, will have risen up and become established to take a stand, Ky Kyum, against me, Ba Eni, to bear false witness, provide deceptive and misleading testimony and commit fraud, Ed Sheker. They exude, Wayafak, injustice and oppression, immorality and ignorance, wrongly plundering, terrorizing, and destroying, Chamas. Mizmor 27:12. Surely, Lul, I am certain, knowing that it is established, verifiable, and true, Aman, that I will look upon and see, then revel in, La Area Ba, the goodness, fairness, and attractiveness, Tub, of Yahowah, in the land of the living, Ba Eretz Chaim. Mizmor 27:13. You should choose to confidently place your expectations for a beneficial result, looking forward, Kawa, to, El, Yahowah. You should want to be strong and prevail, to be as tough as you are intense, Chazak. And with your courageous character and reinforced judgment, Wa Amitz Leb Ada, choose to confidently place your expectations for a beneficial result by looking forward, Wakawa, to, El, Yahowah. Mizmor/lyrics to be sung/Psalm 27 verse 14. For you, El, Ada, Yahowah, I am the essence of what it means to be called out, continually proclaiming the summons to meet while announcing the invitations, and I consistently read and recite because I have been designated and appointed, and I will be known and remembered by the Mikri Kara. My rock, Sur Eni, you are never unresponsive or silent toward me, and you take no action apart from me, Al Charash Min Eni, because if you were unresponsive with me and silent regarding me, Pen Chasha Min Eni, then I might be likened to one who governs and speaks in catchy phrases, with my proverbial wisdom and memorable discourse while even compared, Wamashal, with those who will be brought down to, I'm Yared, the pit, Bor. Mizmor 28:1. You want to hear, Shama, the sound, Kaul, of my generosity, kindness, and compassion, Takanan Eni, even in requesting help, Ba Shawa, for me concerning you, Eni El Ada. In lifting me up, ba nasa any, my hands and influence, yad any, are for your set-apart word, your most special message and your distinctly uncommon nature, el daber kodesh ada. Mizmor 28:2. You do not want to continually draw me away, dragging me off and prolonging my time, al mashik any, with the guilty and condemnable who are wrong, imrasha, with those who devise and carry out, impile, deceitful and troublesome religious idolatry, on, or those who speak of peace and reconciliation, daber shalom, with their culpable countrymen, imrea, hem, when perverted calamities, waraya, occupy their hearts, heads, and judgment, ba lebab hem. Mizmor 28:3. Your will is to provide them, Nathan Lahem, with that which is comparable to, ka, what they have done, Pa'al hem, according to the immoral nature of their foolish endeavors, wa ka roa, ma'il hem. Consistent with the ventures they influence, ka ma'aseh yet hem, you intend to give it back to them, Nathan Lahem. Your will is to return, shub, what they have done, rendering recompense and restitution to them, gemul hem lahem. Mizmor 28:4. Since they do not realize or apprehend, they do not understand or regard, they do not even perceive or appreciate, ky lo, byn, that which pertains to Yahowah's reward and recompense, el payula Yahowah, or that which concerns the work of his hands, wa el maaseh yadhu, he will tear them down, eliminating them, harishem. And he will not re-establish them, wa lo banahem. Mizmor 28:5. Lifted up in love and blessed, Barak, is Yahowah, Yahowah. Indeed, ky, it is certain, he had heard, Shama, the voice, Kaul, of my generosity, kindness, and consideration, of my love and compassion, Takanin any. Mizmor 28:6. Yahowah, Yahowah, is my offense, my source of empowerment and fortitude, my determination, providing me with the ability to accomplish what is intended, desired, and necessary, as any, and my defense, my protective shield, wa megan any. In him, Bahu, my head and heart, especially my innermost being and most salient motivations, leb any, trust and rely, batach, and so I was supported and assisted and was, therefore, able to help others, azar. And so, my heart and thinking at the very core of who I am and what I want, leb any, rejoice and are jubilant, reveling exuberantly and genuinely delighted, alas. With my song and in these lyrics, min shyr any, I exuberantly express my appreciation to him for allowing me to accomplish his will while acknowledging how his influence enabled something exceptionally wonderful to occur for me and for him, Yadahu. Mizmor 28:7. Yahowah, Yahowah, is their source of enrichment and will provide everything they require, fortifying them, as lahem, while empowering them with the strength to prevail, protecting and enabling, wa ma'az, delivering liberty while providing salvation, Yeshua, with his anointed Messiah, Mashiach who. Mizmor 28:8. Your will and my overwhelming desire, your decision and my choice, is to accomplish what must be done to liberate and save, Yasha, your people and family, Ada. And so, you have chosen to lovingly lift up and bless, offering benefits while favoring and commending, wa barak, your heir apparent, your inheritance to your children, and your heritage, confirming your inalienable hereditary rights, nakla, ada, because you want to shepherd them, to lead and guide the flock, nurture and protect your sheep, wareahem. And you want to lift them up, carry them away, forgiving and raising them, wanasa, hem, as an enduring witness through the restoring testimony, forevermore throughout eternity, alam. Mizmor/Psalm 28 verse 9. A song, SHYR, for the dedication to disciplined instruction, with a commitment to teaching what is honorable and special, Hanukkah, of the family home and household, Ha-Baith, of Dowd, La Dowd. I am always proud of you and continually honor you, Rum, Ada, Yahowah, Yahowah, because truly, emphasizing the importance of this statement, KY, you have lifted me up and withdrawn me from the depths, not allowing me to languish, while providing a wellspring of understanding pertaining to the doorway entering the home, Dalal, any. And you have not allowed anyone adversarial to me to rejoice over me, preventing those who would defame me from celebrating over me, while lo, Samak, Oyeb, any la, any. Mizmor 30:1. Yahowah, Yahowah, my God, Elohim any, I had implored you to assist me in the moment to find relief, Shawa, El, Ada, and you restored me forevermore, Warafa any. Mizmor 30:2. Yahowah, Yahowah, in a moment in time, you facilitated the withdrawal and the raising, Allah, of my soul, my consciousness, my ability to observe what is happening around me and respond, Nipesh any, out of Shial hell, Min Shial. In an instant, you brought me back to life, Chaya any, away from those who are cast down and diminished, Min Yered, to the pit, the lightless prison, Bor. Mizmor 30:3. You should choose to strum an instrument and sing a song, Zamar, to Yahowah, La Yahowah, his dedicated and zealous godly ones who are seeking his favor and mercy, Chasidhu, while showing that you want to express your appreciation for the influence and awareness, Yada, of his set apart, uncommon, and special, Kodeshu, renown, reputation, and name, as well as for recalling this event, La Zikr. Mizmor 30:4. Indeed, for an instant, Ky Riga, his resentment and displeasure were intense, Ba, Afu, for a lifetime and for the living, Chaim, he is pleased and accepting, Ba Ratzonhu. With the sunset and ensuing darkness, Ba Ha-Ereb, there was a night of enduring sorrow and bitter humiliation, Lin Baki, but toward the morning with the dawn's early light, La Ha-Boker, there was joy at having overcome, jubilation and singing over the sacrifice during a time of celebration providing a legitimate reason for justifiable pride, Rina. Mizmor 30:5. As for me, any, I expressed, Amar, during my now tranquil and secure, indeed, satisfying circumstance, having succeeded, Ba Shalu any, I will never again be removed, slipping into a troubling and unfavorable place, Balmoth, for all eternity, La Alam. Mizmor 30:6. YAHOWAH, YAHOWAH, by your acceptance and favor, with your approval and decision to be genuinely pleased by this event, accepting it as completely satisfactory, ba Ratzon Ada, you caused the mountain to be present and accounted for, taking a stand at this time, Amad Lahar, prevailing by mightily strengthening and empowering, Oz. However, when you concealed your presence for that moment, Sathar Pana Ada, for a time, I was horrified and in agony, alarmed, anguished and anxious, in a tremendous hurry to hasten through the torture, Hayabahal. Mizmor 30:7. To you, El Ada, Yahowah, Yahowah, I was appointed to call out and continually proclaim the summons and to make the invitations known, and I am mentioned by name when reading the offers to meet, Kara. And with, El, Yahowah, Yahowah, even alone and unassisted for a while, I am continually shown compassion, great kindness, enduring love, and loyal devotion, Channon. Mizmor 30:8. In what way is there a dishonest gain, deception, or an unfair advantage, Mabetza, in my bloodshed, ba damn any, with being cast down, ba Yared, myself, any, toward the lightless prison, La Shakath? Will the material realm, Ha-Afar, choose to express its appreciation for you, Yada, Ada? Will it be informative and announce, Ha-Nagad, your trustworthiness and enduring reliability, Emeth, Ada? Mizmor 30:9. Yahowah, Yahowah, you listened, Shama, and showed compassion, were merciful, and spared me, Channon, any. Yahowah, Yahowah, it was your will to exist as, Haya, my helper who supports and assists me, Azar La, any. Mizmor 30:10. You have overwhelmingly changed, transforming, Hafak, my wailing lamentation, Misafat any, to dancing all around, La Makhowl, for me, La any. You have loosened and released, Patach, my sackcloth of common clothing, Sack any, and you have girded me, Wa Azar any, in delightful happiness and pleasurable gladness, Simcha, Mizmor 30:11, so that, as a result, Laman, I can continually sing, Zamar, of you, Ada, as honorable and rewarding, glorious and powerful, Kabod, and of never being silent or unresponsive, Wa Lo, Damim, my God, Elohim any, forevermore, La Aulam. I continually express my appreciation to you for your influence in my life and for casting me down and then praising me vociferously and passionately, Yada Ada. Mizmor/lyrics to be sung/Psalm 30 verse 12. It is obvious that Dowd made the decision to serve in this role and that Yahowah supported him. The king knew that Yisrael was impossible to please and that their respect would be hard-earned. So, this was his way of resolving that problem forever. This means there was no Jesus Christ and that Yahusha was nothing more than a way of describing the outcome. Christians and Jews had both gotten it wrong. The kinsman redeemer, the object of every prophecy, did as was foretold. But Dowd was more than the Passover lamb, he fulfilled UnYeasted Bread. It was the greatest sacrifice by the greatest man to have ever lived. If this does not garner your respect, Yisrael, then you are not worthy of him. Yes, we have been over this ground before, but let's return to it yet again with open eyes and a receptive mind. I have established, the Berith covenant, the home for the family, Berith, with my chosen one, La Bakr Eni. I have sworn an oath, Shaba, to Dowd, La Dowd, my authorized agent who works on my behalf, Ebed Eni. Mizmor 89:3. I will establish, Kun, your offspring and that which you sow, Zerah Ada, as an eternal witness, Ad Aulam. In addition, I will construct a home, Wabana, for your throne and seat of honor, Kais Ada, on behalf of all generations throughout time, La Dower Wadower. Selah. Pause now and contemplate the implications, Selah. Mizmor 89:4. You humbled and crushed, Adadaka, the contentious pleas and reprehensible and deadly nature of, Ka Hachalal, the pretentious pride and stormy arrogance of the boisterous afflictor and his false god, Rahab, with your empowered and fortified, Ba, Oz, Ada, Zeroah, protective shepherd and sacrificial lamb, Zeroah, isolating and separating, Pazer, your adversaries, Boyeb Ada. Mizmor 89:10. Beside you and on your behalf, La Ada, the Zeroah, protective shepherd and sacrificial lamb, Zeroah, with tremendous power and awesome ability, Angabura, will be your strong hand, Azaz yet Ada, raised up high, Rum, at your right side, Yaman Ada. Mizmor 89:13. Being correct, Tzedek, regarding executing good judgment and justly resolving disputes, Wa Mishpat, serves as the foundation, Makon, of your throne, Kais Ada. A loving relationship and genuine mercy, Chesed, along with a steadfast commitment to the truth, Wa Imuna, encounter those who enter your presence, Kadam Pana Ada. Mizmor 89:14. Delighted to show the way and blessed, Ashri, are the people, Ha-Am, or the family members, who are aware of and acknowledge, Yada, Towrah, who walk, Halak, with the light into your presence, Ba, or Pana Ada, Yahowah, Yahowah. Mizmor 89:15. In your name, Ba Shem Ada, they rejoice, Gyl, every day, Kol Hayam. And, Wa, in your justice and vindication, by being right, Ba Tzedakah Ada, they are lifted on high, Rum. Mizmor 89:16. For, Ky, our deliverance and protection, Megan Panaknu, are from, La, Yahowah, Yahowah. Accordingly, Wa La, the set-apart one, Kadosh, of Yisrael, Yisrael, is our king, Melech Anaknu. Mizmor 89:18. At the time, Az, you spoke, Daber, in a revelation, Ba Chazon, to, La, those whose love for you and commitment to you is unwavering, Chasid, Ada, saying, Amar, I have provided, Shawa, assistance, supplying what is needed, Ezer, on behalf of, Al, the one with the strength to prevail, the character and courage to champion the most virtuous cause, Jibor. I have raised up and exalted, Rum, the chosen one, Bahar, from, Min, the people, Am. Mizmor 89:19. I discovered and then made known, Matzah, Dowd, my co-worker, Ebed Eni. Out of, Min, my set-apart oil which uniquely distinguishes, Shemen Kodesh Eni, I have anointed him, Mashak, Mizmor 89:20, so that to show the way to the relationship, Asher, my hand, Yad Eni, will be established and steadfast, Kun, with you, I'm Ada. In addition, Av, my Zeroah, protective shepherd and sacrificial lamb, Zeroah Eni, will empower and embolden you, strengthening you and helping you grow, elevating your status, Amitz Ada. Mizmor 89:21. The adversary, Oyeb, will not nullify him, Shoah, and, Wah, the son of evil, Ben, Allah, shall not deny him or denigrate him, Lo, Anahu. Mizmor 89:22. And so, Wah, I will pulverize and crush, Kathath, his foes, especially those who seek to constrain and restrict him while diminishing his acclaim, Zarihu. Then, Wah, out of his presence, Min Panahu, I will plague, Nagaf, those who shun him by attempting to decrease his status, failing to appreciate what his love represents, saying, Who. Mizmor 89:23. Therefore, Wah, my steadfast commitment to the truth, Imuna Eni, and, Wah, my love, devotion, and enduring favoritism, my unfailing affection and genuine mercy, Chesed Eni, are with him, Imhu. In my name, Wah Ba Shem Eni, his light will radiate and enlighten, Karen Hu. Mizmor 89:24. He shall call out to me and welcome me, announcing, Hu, Kara Eni, you are my father, Ab Eni Ada. Mizmor 89:26. I, Eni, also, Av, will appoint him, Nathan who, my Bakar firstborn, Bakar Eni, the highest of all, Elion, of the kings and rulers, Lamelech, of the earth, Eretz. Mizmor 89:27. For all eternity, La Alam, I will keep watch over him, paying very close attention to him, Shamar Lahu. My unwavering love, unrelenting devotion, enduring affection, and genuine mercy, Chesed Eni, as a part of my family-oriented covenant agreement, Wa Berith Eni, are truthfully presented and will reliably endure with him, Amon Lahu. Mizmor 89:28. And I will establish, Wasim, his seed, that which he sows, and his offspring, Zerah, who, as an eternal witness forever, La, Ed Ad. And, Wah, his throne, Kais, who, shall be equated to the days of heaven, Kayam Shemaim. Mizmor 89:29. Accordingly, Wah, my unwavering love, enduring devotion, unmitigated affection, and genuine commitment to an adoring relationship, Chesed Eni, I will never remove from him, Lo, Parar Min, him who, because I will never communicate something which is not true nor will I ever contradict, Wa Lo, Shakar Ba, my steadfast commitment to the truth, Imuna Eni. Mizmor 89:33. I will never dishonor, nor will I poke holes in, Lo, Chalal, my covenant, Berith Eni, nor will I ever alter or change, Wa Lo, Shana, that which has gone forth from, Motza, my lips, Safa Eni. Mizmor 89:34. There is only one, Echad, to whom I have affirmed the truth by having made a promise, Shaba, by my set-apart nature, Ba Kodesh Eni. If not to, Imla, Dowd, I will be proven a liar, Kazab. Mizmor 89:35. His offspring and that which he sows, Zerah, who, shall exist and endure, Haya, forever, La Aulam. And, Wah, his place of honor, Kais, who, shall be as, Ka, the son, Ha-Shemesh, before me as my counterpart, Negd Eni. Mizmor 89:36. But now, Wah, you have refused to accept, Zanak, and, Wah, you have rejected by diminishing the merit of, even over time becoming averse to, Maaz, your Messiah, Mashiach Ada, improperly, and on your own initiative, meddling while presumptuously passing over, Abar, any association with him, I'm who. Mizmor 89:38. You have repudiated and renounced, Na'ar, the covenant, Berith, with your co-worker, Ebed Ada, dishonoring and defiling, Chalal, his dedication and preparation, even his demonstration of unparalleled devotion, Nezerhu. Mizmor 89:39. What's worse, in addition, Af, you have deliberately turned away from, Shub, what he has chiseled in stone and written by the prominent Crag, Sur Cherubhu, such that, Wah, you do not stand with him or support him, Kyumhu, in this conflict, Ba Ha-Milchama. Mizmor 89:43. His brilliance and its splendor, Taharhu, and his position of honor, Wakais, who, you have truncated, Shabath, because, Min, you have hurled it to the ground, Lamager Ha-Eretz. Mizmor 89:44. You have cut short, curtailing the ability to accomplish the mission, Katsar, during the days, Yaumim, of his youth, Alumimhu. You have shamefully covered him over, dishonoring him, Ada, Al-Hu Busha. Take a moment and consider the implications, Selah. Mizmor/Psalm 89 verse 45. If, after all of this, you are unwilling to accept Dowd as your savior in addition to your shepherd, Messiah, and king, perhaps you don't belong in his company. Yod Hey Wahey.